Good afternoon, class. Today I'd like to talk about the pencils that I asked you to get for this class and why I like this particular set of pencils. These are graphite pencils, which means they're made of a graphite material. Graphite is a soft metal that makes a nice line, and you can mix it with a binder to make either softer or harder tips. This used to be called the lead of a pencil because pencils used to be made of lead, but that's poisonous, so they don't do that anymore. Now, I have 4 different kinds of pencils here, 4 different weights of pencils. I have a 6B, a 4B, a 2B, and a 2H. B is for soft and H is for hard. So a 6B is the softest pencil I've asked you to get. 4B is kind of a medium, 2B is the hardest of the soft ones, and then the 2H pencil is a fairly hard pencil. So we use these 3 for shading, and we can also use them to make darker lines. I like to use a 2H pencil for starting a drawing. So I'm just going to do a little bit of drawing with my 6B pencil, and I'm putting kind of a medium weight on it, and you can see that I'm making a fairly dark line. I'm not pushing hard. I'm kind of got a nice medium pressure on it. If I push really hard, you can see that I can make a really dark line. If I take my 2H, use the same pressure, you can see that I'm not getting quite as dark of a line. And I can make a much lighter line if I just don't put much pressure at all on it. I want you to notice one thing too. I'm not holding my pencil like people hold pens. In other words, people tend to hold pens so that they're really pushing like this. I hold my pencil back, and I want you to learn to do this too. I hold my pencil back so that there's a lot more flex, a lot more play. In other words, if I just kind of pull the pencil, pull it along, I can make a very, very light line. And if I want to go harder, I can angle it a little bit more. But if you hold it like this, your tendency is going to be to push hard, and you want to learn to have a range of pressures that you put on your pencil. So these are the 4 pencils that I want you to get. And by the way, if you get a kit, a lot of times kits are a really good deal because you'll not only get your pencils, your graphite pencils, but you can get charcoal pencils. Usually you get a couple of erasers, a pencil sharpener, and they don't cost much more than you would spend on just getting the pencils alone. In that case, you may get other pencils such as an 8B, very, very soft pencil, or even some harder pencils. There's also HB. HB is a medium pencil. So those are fine, but the only ones that I'm asking you to have are these 4. I also like to use a mechanical pencil. I don't recommend these for shading, but they're great for sketching. They tend to be a medium weight. What I really like about them is that you can either extend or retract the lead. Again, it's not really lead. And if I want to travel with it, and this particular kind, this is a Bic, I think, I can retract it all the way, and then I can simply turn the little piece here to get the lead to come out. And I love these because I never have to sharpen them. They're always sharp, and they're great for sketching. They're great for carrying around with you. They're not required, but I really like them. So I just want to let you know that they're fine to have. I'll be talking about erasers and other things in separate videos. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you online.